welcome to my video. My videos will not always be like in this close or whatever, but I'm using like this small thing to hold my camera up. I decided to sit down and just take a moment to talk about some stuff before I retired or whatever. So I went to the doctor today, and TMI or whatever, but as a female, we have to have certain things every year or whatever, well, pap smears. I just found out that we don't have, as a female, we don't have to go in every year anymore. We can do it every 3 years, which is great. I actually didn't have a pap smear done for 7 years. And yeah, but everything's cool, whatever. But I just recently had one today. It sucked. Painful, but not gonna go in details. But so pretty much the doctor told me that I needed to go to a specialist because she thinks I may have sleep apnea, which I already pretty much knew I had that. Most likely because of my weight, but yeah. What else? Oh, I got on a low dose of birth control to regulate my hormones because I always have a bleeding thing that pretty much I bled for 3 years straight. Went to the hospital a year ago. They sent me to the clinic. I got birth control. The birth control really messed me up, so I quit taking it. So that was a year ago, so I decided, I'm going to go back now. While I'm not bleeding for this brief moment, let me go get my, checkup, get my checkup and take care of all that, and that's what I did. Got my low birth control, so I'm going to start that on Sunday, and yeah. While I'm on the topic of me at the doctor's, man, some stuff happened, okay? So we get there, and I kept seeing people go in the bathroom, and they would literally come right back out, and I'm like, okay, that bathroom's disgusting, but I had already had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee so bad, but I knew they would need my pee, so I was like, I'm just gonna hold it, blah, blah, blah. So we go in, and, she takes all my, my blood pressure or whatever. Everything's fine. And then she goes, before, we get into the pap smear or whatever, I'm going to need you to pee in a cup. And I was like, well, I kind of figured, can I do that now? Because, I have to go. She goes, well, right now we're having some problems with the bathrooms and, they're all messed up. And I'm like, so, you just said, you can't do a pap smear unless I go to the bathroom. She goes, yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to go see what's going on. So she leaves, and it's I really had to go. I was about to literally just, let it loose all over the freaking floor. So finally she comes back, and she goes, oh, you could use the staff bathroom. And I'm like, I'm fine with that. VIP, it's, I'm pretty sure, a lot cleaner than what was out there, So I go in there, I do my business and give her the cup. And then, that was said and done. So the next thing that happened after I, get probed, well, it's not really probed, but you know what I mean. All that lady nasty stuff. Well, it's not nasty, but it's natural, but After I had to get all that done, and I got up, and I got situated. I sit in the rolly chair that the nurse usually sits in next to my mother-in-law. We're just talking. And I felt something dripping out of my nose, and I thought it was snot. So I'm looking at her really? And I was like, what the heck? And I reached to go get a tissue, and she goes, why are you bleeding? And I stick my hand in front of my nose like this, because I didn't want it to get on my clothes, okay? So, stick my hand, right here, and I look, and it's so much blood. So, I grab a tissue, I put it there. My mother-in-law's grabbing, a handful, and she hands it to me, and I'm just sitting there like this, oh my god, go get a nurse or something. I'm bleeding. So much blood. She goes, put your head back and hold the tissue to your nose. So I do that, I'm all like, you know, it's like, ew, like this. And, well, like this. And the nurse comes, she goes out and tells the nurse, like, hey, she's bleeding from her nose really bad. And I don't know what's going on. So the nurse comes in and she looks at me and she goes, no, don't put your head back. Like, she's like, pinch your nose here and lean forward a little bit to, like, so it doesn't go down your throat and you swallow it, which I didn't know was a big deal. And all I've ever heard was tilt your head back and pinch your nose. Well, we were doing it wrong, but whatever. So I'm just like bleeding all, like I used a whole box of tissues that was there. And it was so bad. So when I got up, they had me do like an eye exam. And I'm just like sitting here like this. And she's like, cover one eye. And I'm like, it was like, you know, it was just so awkward. And I couldn't stop laughing like hysterically because I thought it was funny. Like I thought it was so funny that I go to the doctor's for a checkup. Not only are the bathrooms not working anywhere besides like the staff bathroom, but I get this huge nosebleed, which I don't think I've ever in my life had a nosebleed. So it was really like scary for me. But like at the same time I was scared, but I was like it was just comical. Like so comical that this was happening to me. So yeah, and that happened. And when we got into my mother's car to leave, my mother-in-law's car to leave, I was getting so dizzy and so lightheaded. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I didn't lose that much blood to like where I should be dizzy or lightheaded or whatever. But me personally, I don't eat like. Sorry if y'all see a lazy eye too. I do have that going on with me too. But I do have this thing where like I can't eat during the day if I go out because my stomach is like, you eat, you have to go to the bathroom kind of way. So I try to avoid eating while I'm going out so I don't have to like, oh, stop the car, like we have to go to the bathroom like now kind of thing. So I had like this Nutri-Grain bar in my purse just in case like I ever get queasy or I have like my fiance's niece with me or somebody's with me that's hungry. But at that moment I was like, I really need something in my stomach. So I ate the Nutri-Grain bar. My mother-in-law stopped at the store. I got a Slim Jim. And then we went to Panda Express for dinner for me. And yeah. Oh, by the way, talking about Panda Express. If you guys ever get the Panda Express, like, chicken, dang. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the new thing. It's like chicken, I hate when that happens. Something. But there's these like black things. They look like they're hard and they're like dry. I don't know what they are, but But if you bite it, you know instantly, like, maybe I shouldn't be eating this. But you continue to eat it anyway, just because. And, yeah, don't. It's hot. I ate one earlier, and, like, I put it in my mouth, chewed it for, like, 2 seconds. I had to spit it out, eat cheese, and eat sour cream, because I was on fire. Like, the whole meal itself wasn't hot, but that was. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed my TMI doctor horror story. So, if you guys like this video, like the video down below. And you guys can comment. I love talking to people and stuff like that. So, I'm going to take this ugly face off. Actually, it's pretty cute, right? Okay, let me stop. I'm going to go ahead and take this face off and go chill until I fall asleep. So, bye!